Welcome back. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting take, but you guys know that I talk about interesting takes all of the time. Some people are going to get really, really upset, and others are going to listen, take into consideration what I'm saying, and then come up with their own strategy. Let's jump right into it and get a little controversial here. This is our Bitcoin monthly chart. And one of the reasons why we're taking a look at Bitcoin monthly chart is because I want to be able to clearly and concisely show you what exactly I'm seeing in the markets. So you all remember the infamous Bitcoin pump when we kissed like $20,000 back in 2017. Well, guess what? That was followed by a really, really sharp decline. So December 2017, we dumped from approximately $20,000 to like $3,200. And this lasted quite a time. It lasted from approximately a year, 455 days that this happened. And we ended up bouncing. And when we bounced, we had a beautiful run up to approximately $14,000 on June 2019. But then we had another really, really steep and ugly decline, kind of back to that $3,800 area. And then we went sideways for a little bit. And that lasted for about 300 days, almost a year. And then we had that beautiful run up where Bitcoin hit $61,000. And then we had a sharp decline to about 28,000. And this was going to be back April of 2021. Well, in November of 2021, we had another pump, but this time we hit $69,000. And then we had a sharp decline to about $33,000. So the reason why I'm talking about this is we have not only been given one time, but twice to remove profit, to de-risk, to plan for the future. And right now, honestly, the market is looking good. It looks like we want to continue to pop up. However, we could reverse. But at the same time, I really want you guys to take a look at this chart and see what I'm seeing. I love the fact that we had two pumps in 2021. I love the fact that we had a potential opportunity to take profit. But at the same time, I'm really, really worried about crypto. Bitcoin long term, not really worried about it. Price will probably dump to 20K if we go into a bear market when that does happen. But altcoins are going to absolutely be decimated. There's literally like, I think, close to 20,000 different altcoins on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. And most of that stuff is vaporware. It's going to go away. And that's okay. A lot of these companies are like small businesses. And small businesses and entrepreneurship, it's hard. It's very, very hard to navigate. But at the same time, we're in a very unprecedented environment, And this unprecedented environment, like war, inflation, all kinds of crazy stuff, is actually proving the real use case of Bitcoin for people to become self-sovereign. But this fully decentralized economy is not completely set up. And it's going to take a lot of time for people across the world to kind of adapt to. And it's really, really sad that Bitcoin's full potential has to be put to the test right now. But at the same time, it's kind of what the intended purpose of Bitcoin was. But either way, I felt that it was really important to show you guys this chart and let you know that nothing is certain in crypto. Just because there's a project you really like, you want to invest in, you think it's going to pump, you think it's going to do well, go back to this chart and look. The fact that we had two really beautiful pumps back up to the $60,000 range was a blessing. It was a second chance for most of us to take profit if we miss it on the first pump in March. So if you haven't taken profit, if you haven't de-risked, I highly recommend you consider doing that, because there is no guarantee that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000 to 80,000. Yes, we 100% have an opportunity to do so. But at the same time, I just want to remind you guys to play this market very, very carefully. Think about what you're doing. Think about how you're investing your money. Think about what your long-term plans are. If you want to hold a project 5 years and don't want to take profit, that's your business. Me personally, unless I have a moon bag, I'm not interested in it. Overall, I just want to remind you guys again to be cautious and to look at this market. The fact that we've had two pumps in 2021 is very amazing, absolutely amazing. But A lot of people like to utilize fractals when they're looking at Bitcoin. And looking back at previous history, especially in 2017, we had a pump and then a sharp decline. Pump, sharp decline in 2019. And if you look even further back in history, we have like a couple instances where we did have pumps and then a sharp decline. So in my personal opinion, this precedent over here, these two pumps, even though it could have happened way back when with Bitcoin, at the same time, I think it's very important to note how important it is to stay cautious and to be very careful with the market. There's going to be a lot of volatility that are in these candles that we're going to see coming soon. And I just wanted to create something to remind you to be careful. That's all. Okay, bye.